By the end of this video, you will have all of the knowledge you need to generate more leads for your business, and you will fundamentally understand the principles behind lead generation so you can control lead gen going forward. Now, this is a quick crash course. If you want more detailed information on anything I cover, we likely have other guides that go into way more detail, or if you're lost, just leave a comment below and I will get back to you personally. Firstly, and most importantly, I just want to go over the principles behind lead generation, because if you understand these, truly any approach you can think of can work if you get the fundamentals right. Now, this one here is the most important thing you can do, and you have no idea the amount of established companies who struggle with lead generation purely because they cannot do this activity, or they struggle with it. And you should be. This is the foundations. You need to clearly identify what your value proposition is. If you can't answer this and list it out simply, no one else is going to be able to understand it, and as a result you'll have confused customers or prospects, and a confused prospect never buys. So what you need to do is you need to define, first off, who are you servicing? Secondly, what are they going to get from using your service? What's the outcome? Thirdly, how do you get them to that outcome? And fourth, why are you doing this? If you can answer each one of those succinctly, and I mean in like 4 to 5 words max for each one, then you'll have no problems explaining your value proposition to someone. So ensure you can do this activity. As an example, we help SaaS and tech business owners double the growth of their business within the next 45 days. We do this with paid online advertising, such as LinkedIn and Facebook ads. And we do it to save them time trying to figure out the most effective advertising method. That's everything we do. That's our value proposition. You should be able to hear that and understand what it is we do. Make sure you do this. If you don't and you skip it and go to something further down the line and it doesn't work, it won't work, almost guaranteed, because of this reason. You haven't clarified your value proposition. Hello, if you're enjoying this video so far, a huge portion of our viewers are not subscribed to the channel. So if you are enjoying and you want to see more content to help you and your business, if you can press subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, on with the video. Next up, you need a hook when you're doing lead generation. A hook is offering something that people actually want. So some examples of this are free guides, free consultations, discount codes, limited time offers, webinars, something like that, something that gives value to the person, to the prospect, something that they actually want. If you are offering something in whatever format you might be offering it and no one's taking you up on it, chances are it's probably something your target audience doesn't want. So you need to change the offer or hook out until you hit on something that consistently brings people to you because it's something they desire. And the final principle that leads to lead generation success, regardless of what approach it is you choose, is consistency. So volume of input equals volume of result. No matter what you do, if you do it in consistent fashion, at a large volume of action, you will get an outcome. You will generate leads, you will generate sales. If you pick an approach and you do it half-heartedly and you don't really do it that much, so let's say you choose email marketing, you only send out 100 emails, you're probably not going to get anything. You might even get one person respond to you, you know. But if you did that exact same activity, but you sent it to 10,000 people, you will get new clients, like guaranteed. It's simple math. So if you're struggling, but the main reason is you don't really commit to anything, it's a volume of action. Just make sure you do the thing consistently and at mass scale. They're the principles. Now, if you follow these principles, as I say, regardless of what you pick, you will see success, you will generate new leads, and you will generate more revenue and growth for your business. Now, at the end, I have an offer for you whereby I can go through with you one-on-one, bespoke to your exact situation, what would be the best lead generation channel for your exact situation. So I'll talk about that again at the end, although you can find out more in the description or the comments below. But now we're going to go into some practical channels as to how you execute on lead generation. So we need to pick a channel to acquire leads. If you are starting out, i.e. you don't have huge budgets to put into advertising, you haven't quite found the hook that you're just going to scale up, then you need to start with manual outreach. Manual outreach is as simple as going to people in your target audience, explaining what result you can bring and asking them if they can have more of that result, or giving them your hook. So going up to them explaining, we do this for you, this is the result you can get, would you be interested in hook, or here's our free guide, and then you can continue the conversation, right? So the super manual method is just outreach. For B2B, you would go on LinkedIn, you would find people in your ideal target audience, you just start commenting and liking their posts, so you build up a bit of a relationship, then you connect with them and you simply DM them with that exact principle. You explain what it is you do and you ask them if they want more of that thing. Now, do that at scale, you will get people getting back to you, you will generate more leads, you will generate more business. A way to make that a little bit easier is through cold email. You can use tools such as Lemlist to automate this process. You can set up sequences within Lemlist that sends emails out to people, so you scrape lists from the internet, and you can then write an email sequence once, and just put people into Lemlist and it will automatically reach out to those people. Again, another very effective way of starting out, because it's low cost, but you do need mass volume. This comes down to just doing the thing consistently in huge volumes. Other methods of manual lead generation, which is more about bringing people to you rather than you reaching out to them directly, is going into places like forums or groups and just offering assistance. So in things like forums and groups, let's use a Facebook group as an example, people will be in there provided you go into a group that's relevant to the service you are delivering, right? So let's say we go into a marketing group or a small business owner group, and we are marketers. People in there will ask questions. I'm running a marketing campaign, it's not working. How do I generate more leads for my business? And all you do is you help answer their question. You answer their question and then you sell them onto your hook. Answer their question. Oh, by the way, if you want a free consult on your marketing, just get in contact with us. You just do that. So that's another way, which is slightly less sort of aggressive in terms of the outreach method, but is manual. So as a result, it's very, very cheap, especially when you're starting out. Now, if you have a model that already works, you know your value proposition, you know the hook that works, you just need more leads for an existing model that already works, then you want to start looking to methods that scale up quickly. And that, generally speaking, is paid advertising. Because with paid advertising, provided you've figured all the foundations out, which you usually do with manual outreach, all you do is you spend more money and you will get more results. It's a massive time saver and it's an easy way to scale. Now, to do this, fundamentally, again, very simple. All you do is you take the offer or the hook that's worked, or you explain your value proposition, and then you use the ad channels, the relevant ad channel. I'd recommend LinkedIn ads for B2B. You just use that to define an audience, who is your target audience, and then roll out that offer to them in the form of ads. It's that simple. Now, everything I've been through, that's all you need to generate more leads from your business. It might seem simple, but the reality is the simple things work. You don't need anything complicated. However, if you're still in a position whereby you feel a little bit lost, or my situation is different, or I'm not sure which channel to use for my exact situation, we have an offer of a free growth strategy workshop, which you can apply for via the link in the description below. You will speak to me one-on-one and we'll go through your situation and figure out what is best for you. This is only for companies who have revenue already. This isn't for people who are completely starting out, who have revenue already and are looking to scale that revenue up. So it might be that you're an established business because you've grown off network and referrals, but you now need a lead generation method. Or it might be you have a lead generation method and you just need to scale it up to grow your business. That is who this is for. As I say, you can apply via the link in the description below. Thank you for watching. If this video did help you and you can leave a subscribe, I would genuinely appreciate it. Obviously you don't have to, but it would be appreciated. Hope you had a good day and I'll speak to you soon.